welcome back to Enjoy the Bounty of Planning with Tonisha Taylor. So I have been off for a week, I think, because I actually went on vacation, spent a little time with my family. I did use my planner during that time. I used both my Happy Planner and my bullet journal. Excuse me. So this is going to be a plan with me for July, setting up the month of July and the first week in July, and then also moving from what I was using, which is the Happy Planner exercise and sort of food log extension to keep track of my exercise and my meal planning. And I'm gonna move to the wellness planner, and I did already set it up with I got the metal discs in the gold and the rose gold to go with the Just Breathe cover, the wellness planner cover. So I did have this wellness planner cover on my old planner, and this cover is actually I think this is the Faith Journal cover, which I did use some of the Faith Journal notes, but the way it was laid out just didn't really work for me. So I'm still on the hunt for a system that will kind of work for me for what I sort of need in terms of that. But I like the cover. It's pretty, but I really wanted this cover. So putting this cover back on this journal. So there are lots of things that I really loved about the expansion and the way that I did it. So I think I'm still gonna keep doing these things. I'm just gonna lay them out a little bit differently because the pages of the wellness planner are laid out differently. So one of the things that I really liked was using this exercise space because I don't really use it to log exercise necessarily. I really liked using it to decorate, track steps, but also using my Canon IV Mini sticker printer to be able, photo sticker printer, and printing out like pictures of some of the food that I prepared. So this is essentially a chili made with garbanzo beans, corn, the Corn Bran meatless crumbles, a little bit of cheese, and cauliflower rice instead of like regular rice. So super, super yummy, super, super filling, super, super happy about that. And then I logged the rest of my fuelings and all of that, so that worked out really well. I ended up not using this sidebar. I thought I would to kind of do notes or something, and I just ended up not really using it this week. And I didn't use it last week either. So I don't know. Some weeks I use it, some weeks I don't. I don't know. But we're going to go into the wellness planner, and then for my research and work, and then other kinds of life things, still using the bullet journal for that kind of planning as well. So for the wellness planner starts in July. So this one, what I'm looking forward to about this, and I hope I'm still in frame, what I'm looking forward to about this is that it's actually pre-dated. So there's gonna be less stuff that I'm gonna be doing. I'm hoping that the fact that this bar is also pre-printed with some things to kind of already be thinking about, that maybe I'll use this left-hand bar in the planner more often. So we'll see. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do it where I list my fuelings here, I list my meals here, And then I'll probably use this bottom area either for decoration or notes or something like that. Because this bar over here already has exercise, what I'm going to use this for is actually for my 10,000, my 5 to 10,000 steps. So if I got 10,000 steps, I'm going to color in the bubble. If it's not 5,000, then what I'll probably do is do half for 5. I might actually do it in fourths so that, you know, the bubble will be colored in based on how many steps I got that day. And then I'll decorate my pages as I normally do. Now this journal does have something different that the other journal doesn't, and it's that it has your month kind of, I guess this would be kind of like a dashboard at the beginning of the month rather than at the end of the month. So in the exercise planner, it essentially has a recap page at the end of the month where you're sort of recapping your progress, which I haven't filled mine out yet for this month. The funny thing is, for last month, I didn't finish, well, actually I did finish filling it out. I just didn't put a selfie there. So it was useful enough. I did it in April and did a selfie. So I don't necessarily need that. Oops, let me make sure I bring this with me to into the next planner. But there are some things that I'll keep doing. I'll actually keep doing this half sheet. I probably not, I thought I would do the goal and the why for the goal. I guess I kind of already do that someplace else, so I never did it here. And so what I think I'm gonna do is just transfer it to that page. And then, you know, I don't really keep a list of things necessarily. My original thinking for June for this was that I would do like my grocery shopping list here, but I do my grocery shopping list electronically on my phone. And so I ended up, it's weird. I meal plan on paper, I grocery shop and create a digital grocery shopping list. I don't take a paper grocery shopping list with me to the store. And I use the grocery shopping app for the grocery store. And now the store I usually go to is either going to be Kroger or H-E-B. And in the Kroger app, if you set up your list, then in the app, once you get to the store, you can turn on the little app that you're in, that whichever store you're in, and it'll give you like your aisles of where things are and all of that. And so it's hecka convenient. And so yeah, I don't know. I haven't used a paper grocery shopping list since I was in college. I've been using a digital, now that I think about it, I've been using a digital grocery shopping list since I got my first like digital planner, which was a Palm Pilot, interestingly enough. So since I got my first Palm Pilot, I've been using digital grocery shopping lists, and I have not used a paper list since. Fun facts. Anyway, snap these back in here. I keep the stencils. These are Happy Planner stencils. I keep the stencils in my Happy Planner, even though I don't actually use them for the Happy Planner. I actually use them when I don't know why I slapped that back in there, because I definitely need that when I do my monthly layout and my weekly layout for July. So what we're going to go ahead and do is, in the Happy Planner, this Happy Planner does go from July 2019 until June, I think. Till December of 2020. So it goes all the way through to the end of 2020. So it's an 18-month planner. So I'm not really gonna, I might circle some important dates in here, but probably not, because this planner is, like I said, is going to be the food and exercise planner. So it's not really ever going to leave the house. And so there's a lot of other dates that just aren't going to really need to be put in here necessarily, because again, this planner is not going to leave the house. So let's go ahead and take out the pages for the month of July. Am I gonna decorate this page? I think I'm just gonna leave this page as is. And we'll just decorate these pages, so we'll leave those. Now for my bullet journal, I'm in the Scribbles That Matter again. So this one has a preset key page and an index page. I did go ahead and write in some page numbers. I am up into the 40s. Yeah, page 42. So I need to go back in and put in my index what my pages are so far. I do like that this does have some preset index pages, which is really nice. This time in this journal, I decided to do a full spread title page for the whole year. This journal has 100. Well, Fish has 200 pages. The last mindful page is page 200. The pen test pages are page 198 and 199. So the last dot grid page is page 197. Based on my use of my previous journals, the Lectrum journals is what I was using before. And these journals are, this is the last one. These are 123 pages. And the way I use my journal now, I basically am staying in a journal now. This one went all the way until the end of May. So it really went 5 months. So I started the new Scribbles That Matter journal in June. This bullet journal is book 3 from 2018. So for the whole of 2018, I went through 3 books. I do, like I said, journal a lot differently now than I used to. And so that's why for 2018 I used 3 books, but for 2019 it looks like I'm going to be in one Lectrum journal, and then I'll be in this one Scribbles That Matter, and that's going to be it for the year, which is really great. It's one of those things that once you figure out what works for you planner wise as a bullet journaler, you can end up going longer. When I first started bullet journaling, I was definitely going through, and I first started bullet journaling in the Lectrum journal, and I was using, and they are far away from me, but I was using definitely 4 journals a year. So that meant that when I was doing my my future logs, I was redoing these logs in every journal, and so there's certain things that was a little tedious, and so I'm glad now that I have figured out what works for me so that I can be in a journal for at least a half a year. We'll see how it goes, whether or not I will. I know one thing for sure, I will definitely get another book in January, whether this one is filled up or not, because I just like the idea of starting in a new journal in the beginning of the year. So if it turns out that, I'm halfway through this book in December and I've got this much left, then I know that I'll be able to buy a new Scribbles That Matter, get the exact same one. I'll probably get it in a different color, and I know that then I'll be in this journal all year. And that actually would be kind of interesting, because when I used to keep a research journal before I started bullet journaling, I always kept a journal for a year, and that was really because I never filled them up. I didn't date pages. I just had a bunch of like task lists and research notes and things like that, and I kept my calendar in a separate book. So it'd be really kind of interesting to be able to be in a bullet journal that works for me and be in it all year. That would be kind of fascinating. I look forward to such a thing. So this future log goes from June to next May. One of the things that I think is really important about doing your future log is that, especially if you're keeping this as either as an academic, whether you're a very brand new baby, scholar, you're an undergraduate student, whether you're a graduate student and, a new faculty member, or a new researcher, you're just having finished your PhD and you're taking on a new faculty position or a research position at a university, or maybe you're staying at the same university but taking on new responsibilities. Having your future log laid out in a way that makes sense to you is super, super important. In a future video, I'm actually gonna do one. I just sat down with my my baby cousin to work through teaching him how to do planning for being a freshman in college. And so I am gonna do a specific video just for my freshmen who are going away to school and for my students who are coming back to school, and what are the kinds of things that you need to do on your future logs, and the kinds of things that you can set up before you even get to school to help you have a really successful academic year. So keeping a good future log that goes 12 months is really helpful. I didn't always do this because in my lectrum journals, because I knew my lectrum wasn't gonna go beyond like 6 months, I usually only did my future log for 6 to 8 months. So like this one went, actually it was 8 months because this is the way I laid it out. So it went from January to August. That was really helpful because it took me all the way through the first part of the year, all the way through spring term and through summer plans and into the first month of, or the first really week of school, because my university starts school August 26th. Because I was gonna go into a new journal, I never really filled out what was gonna be happening in August, but that's something that I can go back. I don't think I did it in this one either because I got kind of tired, but it's something I'll go back and do, is fill in all of the August plans, especially now that the university calendars are out and things like that. But I'm gonna save that for a future video so that I can kind of show you guys and walk through what are some things that you need to be thinking about when you're setting up your future log calendars for the school year. So look for that. All right. Now, this was our layout for June. For the month of June, I did have, where's my pen? Partial success on some of my goals. So because there's a few more days left in the month of June as June as I'm recording this, not gonna go ahead and fill this all the way in. I don't know if I'm gonna make it all the way to this goal, but I am almost there, so I'm really excited about that. I have started this and I have started this. Now, these are some larger things that are going to take me through the end of the month, so I'll finish those goals out. I'm really excited. I am going to keep this sort of log of the ideal day that worked out for me. So it's something that I'm going to continue to do. This first week of June, I attended HILT, and I did do the TEI for Black Digital Humanities class, which was super, super, super awesome. And so I'm really still learning from that class, which is amazing. But I have all of my notes here so I can go back and deal with that. One of the things that I do, I don't use like Dutch doors a lot in my planner, which a Dutch door is basically just having an extra sheet of paper that you would tape to the end that would give you more space to write. But I will tape in, especially when I take a class or a workshop or some kind of professional training, if the instructor provides handouts, and Caitlin and Jessica both did, then I'll tape those handouts to the page so that I have them with my actual notes. And so that kind of gives me more space. For this one, what I did is I basically did a half a page, so not a full spread for it. Well, actually in this case, I did use a full spread for the whole day. What I did beforehand, and you could go back and look at the other video to see this, is I just kind of did some light like sticker decoration because I knew I was going to have a lot of information that I was going to need to write down on these pages as I took my notes every day. So then I did my weekly here. I have my notes for my research projects there, and then my weekly for the rest of the month. And this is what I mean by a Dutch door. So for this one, you know, I just added this piece of paper that's going to go way out of frame in order to be able to write down some things. This month was my nephew's first birthday, so I wanted to do a spread where I could print out some pictures and capture that. So that was that. I have another trip coming up in July that I need to start planning for. So I decorated this spread so that I can have some place to do my planning and write my notes. And then this is where we will start with the July layout and the layout for the first week in July. So my friendly Joann's here in Houston, still, if they're getting the wrong Happy Planner collection, they are selling out as soon as it hits the stores, and so I keep missing it. So when I was at home in California, my mom was nice enough to take me over and purchase for me some journaling stickers, which was so funny. The Joann's there had like a whole display, and they only had the Happy Planner books and then these journaling stickers, and that's it. So apparently these are very popular. So I don't know which one of these journaling stickers I'm going to use for the weekly layout, but I know I'm going to use one of those. I'm going to use some traveling stickers, and then my mom got me the Happy Illustrations book, so I'm going to use some of those. And then also the memory keeping book that I bought before. I'm going to use these numbers for the monthly layout, and then these, I think I'm going to use some farmhouse stickers, some journaling doodles, and these summer stickers from this teacher sticker book in order to decorate the planner. So let's go ahead and let's organize this, because we're gonna start with our Happy Planner layout first, I think. So let's go ahead and get our stuff all organized. All right, so you know how this works. We're gonna go ahead and speed it up. I will probably come in and out, talking over some things as we go, but we'll go ahead and speed up this video so we can get going, get planning. All right, here we go. Alrighty, so this is gonna be my layout for my happy planner for July. I just did a little bit of decoration on the monthly layout. For right now, I'm gonna go with the colors the way that they're kind of set up. I just wanted to be able to definitely use my little journaling sticker, you know, the sticker for the holiday. On the month, I still use this layout to just keep track of what my big meal is, so what my dinner plan is. And then also what I'm gonna start doing is keeping just a round number of how many steps I do each day. And then on my weigh-in day, which is Thursday, I'm also gonna track my weight for the week, so I'll be able to keep track of that weight loss. So those will be the 3 things that are gonna go on each square for the month. So I don't want to have a whole lot of decoration because the squares aren't that big, even though I write small. I want to kind of keep it minimal so that I can have room to write things in. This top self-care priorities, this list of 4 things, I don't know what I'm going to end up, if I'm going to actually do that or if I'm going to do something else with this side. So I wanted to just leave it because I might use it. Haven't decided yet. One of the things that I do know I'm going to have to get used to, my monthly calendar everywhere else in my life starts on Monday, not Sunday. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to just pay attention to that to make sure that I am writing things down on the right date. First week will start on the 1st of July. So excited about that. So let's go ahead and snap this right back into our planner. And then let's go ahead and lay out our bullet journal for the month of July. All right, let's go. So this is gonna be the month. I'm really excited about this. I think what I'm gonna do, because I don't really want to write the month of July and I don't want to use any of the July stickers that I have because they're not big enough. They're kind of all little. I do also apologize for the light. I think it's gonna rain, and so it is starting to get a little shadow over here. Anyway, I think what I'm gonna do is off camera, I'm gonna print out the word July on probably a clear sticker, kind of like, I'm gonna probably use one like this sticker and print it out because I want it to be this big, but I don't have any stickers in my Happy Planner stickers that say July that are that big. So I'm gonna print it out and then cut it out and put it right there. So that's how that will go. And then that'll be it. And then I'll pin in the dates and things that I need to put in for the month of July. But that's how the July layout's gonna look. So let's so it is definitely getting grayer outside. Throwing things all over the place. All right, so this is going to be my layout for the first week in July. I'm really excited about this one. I really like the way that it came out. I wanted to be able to use some of the tropical and floral stickers, but also kind of sticking in the sort of yellow kind of outline theme that I've had that I used all through the month of June. Yellow was kind of my predominant color. I still really like it, so I wanted to stick with it. I did do like a green outlined week. But I really like the yellow. It's bright, it's sunny. It reminds me that it is summertime outside. And so I really wanted to stick with it. One of the things that I did do is I cut down this Wanderlust sticker, which you saw me do. A lot of times the word art stickers that are in your Happy Planner sticker books, like that one, like this one, sometimes you can cut them and then get them to fit where you need to. Don't be afraid to do that with your stickers. If you have a sticker that you really like and you want it to be someplace but it doesn't fit on your page, cut it so that it fits. I mean, why not? They're yours. Do what you want with them. So I put my to-do list here in preparation for the week. I did get really excited and put my Sunday sticker, which I really liked. I really wanted to use this little sticker. I put it in the wrong place. It did leave behind some of the kind of sticker gum. So I went ahead and put this leaf sticker over it so that would kind of cover that up. And then that was kind of it. You guys know that's the way, my favorite way of covering up mistakes is with a sticker. So voila, happy times. I went ahead and did a little bit of highlighting for the task and for the day of the week, just to give it a little bit more color. These two boxes I will likely end up using for notes. I just don't know if they're going to be like particular notes or what. So I didn't give the box a title because I just wanted to be more flexible, but I wanted to have that kind of sort of separation, I guess. And then if there's something that I need to write down, but I don't necessarily need like everything out in the world, then I'll stick it in here. But I really wanted to be able to use this the Wrong Journal stickers as part of the July layout, and so I really like being able to have that there. That just makes me really happy, and I just really, I love the design and everything. So this is our July for week 1 layout. And the month of July, I do have a conference at the end of the month. I have some other things happening, so I'll add those all in as well. All right, if you have any questions, feel free to go ahead and put those down in the comment box. Or suggestions, you could put those there as well. Don't forget to click the subscribe button so that you can subscribe to my channel, and then the notification bell so that you'll get notified whenever I put new videos up. So thanks so much for joining me on my channel and for hanging out with me with this plan with me for the month of July and the first week of August. All right, I will have new videos out as we go. No. 2, 1. So thank you so much for joining me on my channel today. Enjoy the bounty of planning with Tonisha. Don't forget to hit the notification bell and the subscription button to be able to get notifications when I have new videos up, and then to subscribe to my channel. All right, thanks so much for joining me. Have a great day. Bye.